Super Draco here, and we're back for part 2 of the Figurise Standard Amplified Machinedramon. So, for part 2, we're going to be building the body. So let's just jump into it. Disclaimer, I'm still getting over COVID. I'm a lot better than I was. So apologies if I'm coughing. I'll try to edit that out, and if I miss it, again, apologies. So, to begin with, we're going to be building the body and the upper body. And for Machinedramon, his upper body is made out of Metal Greymon's chest implant and Metal Tyrannomon's circuitry. So, build-wise, nothing out of the ordinary. So I'm just checking my instructions before I get too deep into anything, because especially in the first part, you saw me have to disassemble the head a little bit because I got a little ahead of myself. And unfortunately, this kid had one of my pet peeves for Bandai. I hate these stupid fold-out instructions. I wish they would either give them on a booklet or something, and not one of these half booklet, half fold out things. Because, I mean, they don't save you any space. They don't do anything other than just cramp your work area. So, right there, that's Metal Tyrannomon's circuitry. In the 2020 Digimon Adventure reboot, he had all these wires plugged into him that he was able to disengage and shoot beams from. It was kind of cool. Anyway, so Kit provides us with the colored wires that go in, and the instructions, credit where they're due. They give you a comprehensive guide, which one's red, which one's blue, so you really can't mess it up. Now, having said that, of course, if you want to customize it to your own liking, as I think I've said this before, but it's yours. Do with it as you wish. So anyway, so Digimon, the 2020 reboot, it had its moments where it was pretty good, and then some moments where it was just meh. And it had way too many moments where, yeah, Tai and Agumon are the main characters, but they needed to let others shine. That said, though, it at least gave us less Matt, and the less emo we get, the better. But now I'm just speaking to my own personal preferences. If you like Matt and his emo-ness, have at it. Now for these shoulder assemblies, I think I'm going to have to mess with both of them because the instructions were not very clear about how they're supposed to go together. One cool thing though is they actually have a locking system on them, so the arms aren't going to just be able to fall off because there's actually a lock holding them on. And a handful of these joints use similar tricks to kind of hold themselves in place. Now this wasn't going in quite the way I expected it to, so I pulled it out and reoriented it, make sure it was fitting properly. With any kind of models, I'm probably saying this to people who've built models, or if they're not building them, they don't care, but you never want to force your pieces. You always, if they're not going in, you always want to back out and try to figure out why they're not fitting together all the way, unless there are instances where you have to force them, and instances where you're going to be bending around and doing this and that, but those are usually those are unusual. Those aren't the norm. So anyway, so if you saw the shorts, you saw the glorious sticker sheet that I applied to the RID01 universe Scourge, which was a redeco of Laser Prime. If you want to see a full thing showing the robot mode about that, let me know. But I got the sheet just so I could give the trailer his glorious chrome stickers, as just having it a matte silver just didn't work. I'm gonna get an upgrade kit and paint the sword for him, and so I'll do something for that when I get that. Actually, speaking of the matte silver trailer, you can actually see behind Laser Prime that actually is the Scourge's trailer. Because in my Laser Prime, you can see the stickers I applied to him, so his trailer wouldn't be the blank one like that. Anyway, enough off-topic stuff looking at the background. As you can see, I get batches of stuff and just build and film in batches, depending on what I feel like doing. Especially because I work third shift normally, so I sleep during the day, so generally I just get a bunch of stuff together to do at night while my wife sleeps. Anyhow, I think I'm rambling, getting a little too personal. So, well, I figure I won't bore you too much. COVID was uninteresting. Thing about having COVID, a lot of the people who have major problems, it isn't from COVID. It's usually because while the body's fighting COVID, you pick up something else. And since the body's fighting COVID and the other thing just runs kind of crazy. I'm never going to tell anybody what to do with their body, but if you're considering getting a COVID vaccine, just remember the vaccine doesn't stop you from getting COVID, it just raises your survivability about 90%. So for me, the first day I had this splitting headache and some body pain, and I got cramps, and then mainly cold and flu-like symptoms. From there, each progressive day the symptoms got better, and like right now I still have a cough and some congestion, but other than that most of the symptoms are gone, except the only unusual thing I'm having is I've been having a lot of weakness. It's like my body just gets drained and weak really fast. And I don't know if that's normal or not, or if it's just because I was really sick or what. Or maybe it's just because I haven't been able to do a lot for several days. It'll be about a week. I'm actually doing this video on, it has been exactly a week. Alright, sorry if there's a audio glitch there. Something happened to the video and I'm not entirely sure what. Either way, I went ahead and I spliced it and tried to fix it. But if the audio glitch is there, then I don't know what it is. I think that was my software malfunctioning. So anyway, enough about COVID and vaccines and all that other stuff. So continuing, as I say in all my videos, at 50 subs, we raid the Dragon's Den, giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. Details when we hit 50 subs. Now, one of my other videos, I got something special in the mail that I'm going to work on. But it's going to come after Christmas. Just so I have a better workspace at the table, because right now there are antique trees there. Antique or vintage? I think it's an antique. We don't put up a normal Christmas tree. We have one of them ceramic trees that with the little holes in it, and you put the little clear bulb-like things in, so the light inside the base illuminates them. It's really cool. It's really pretty. So as you can see, I'm getting all gummed up on this. And you know, the instructions for this are probably a lot easier than I make them look. I'm just kind of stupid. I better quit saying that. I'm gonna start getting stupid redneck comments in the comment section. Actually, if you want to just call me a stupid redneck, go ahead. At this point, I'll fish for engagement. I don't care. I want my channel to grow, but at the same time, I'm only doing this for fun, so... Anyway, my weird aloofness aside... Now, one of the cool details on this kit is it actually includes Machinedramon's Reactor unit. In one of the shorts, I refer to it as a bomb, but it's actually a reactor, a power reactor. And, I mean, you turn off the safety features, and any power reactor is a bomb. So I wasn't entirely wrong. Now, in the fiction, in some of the, I believe it was in the card game and some of the video games, Machinedramon could actually fire Metal Greymon's Giga Destroyer, the two organic missiles, which, to this day, I've never understood why the missiles are organic. I mean, I get it's what you call it, it's ironic, but there's another name for it. But anyway, it's the opposite of what you expected. But anyhow, he could do that in some of the, I believe in the card game and some of the video games. I was always curious if he could do the Gigastorm attack. They were never clear about that. But the chest hatches, they're from Metal Greymon. They just snap in. Now, they don't hold together as well as I would like. So you might finagle them. You might be able to shape some parts so they fit a little better. And after this video, after I muck with them a bit, I do get them better. Anyhow, that finishes up part 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for part 3.